How would you describe your nipples to a blind person?
I don't think perfect is a good description for someone who's blind.
Yeah, right.
Okay, let's see. What song? Don't cut this part. I like the part where we're thinking about shit too. They always want to cut that shit. I think it's funny. Here we go. Oh, well, imagine as I'm pacing up in a church corridor, and I can't help but to hear an exchanging of words.
Go, Nikki.
What a beautiful wedding.
Hey,
what a beautiful wedding.
The bridesmaid to the waiter. Bride is a whore. I chimed in.
Haven't you people ever heard?
Yeah.
Goddamn door, no.
Let's go.
Yes.
That's how you come back to the studio, right
Back and
there.
I knew the damn song.
Let's fucking go.
You knew it.
Yes.
Everybody has to know that song.
Yes.
Whether you like that music or not,
Yeah.
everyone knows that fucking
was
song.
It's a great fucking song.
We knew more genres during that time frame than they do now.
You know what?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Okay, first of all, what's up, y'all? We back in the studio. Welcome back to the No Chaser podcast. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shucks.
And I'm Nikki Blades.
Yeah, bitch. Let's go. Okay, not you, not Nikki Blades.
Are you
Just got it.
are you missing saying my name? Like, did you want to say it yourself?
Yes, bitch. Man.
And I'm Bitchy Blade.
And I'm Bitchy Blades. That's my new name. That's what it is now.
Oh, man. I know y'all, I mean, look, I appreciate everybody that tuned in when we were just on the couch in my house. Those, we had some quality conversations as well. But, it's good to have Nikki Blades back.
Thanks, guys. Big shout out to the No Chaser gang. Y'all were riding hard every week with the Where's Nikki post.
Yeah.
I
Horny
appreciated that.
bastards.
I appreciate it. Keep that horny up.
I had a handful of comments of, no Blades, not going to watch. See you next week, Tim.
Funny. I was just I'm so glad you guys got rid of that girl. I was like, yo, that's fucked up. She's coming back.
All
It's
I
like,
saw was, why is Rick holding that pillow so tight?
They know.
I explained.
Yeah, we talked about it. Big old dick. But yeah. Yeah, man. Okay, so let's talk about that. As you were saying, well, no. Before we get into shit, how are you?
I'm good. I'm happy to be back. Like, really happy.
Good.
It's been real ronery.
Yeah.
Self-isolation.
It's been ronery.
It's been real ronery. Okay, ronery.
How's quarantine life in the Bay Area?
Well, I wish I was quarantining in the Bay. I am not in the Bay. I'm in the Valley, which there's a huge difference as far as like life quality and what's going on. The Bay Area is wearing masks. The Central Valley's not. So I'm staying indoors. It's very, me and my dog are super close. That's about the extent of it. I've been working from home, so blessed to still be able to work. But I've been chilling and reading.
Oh, weird. And how is quarantine life in Hawaii?
I wish I was there. We can't go there. They won't let us.
Yeah, they have very few cases, and they're like, don't bring that.
No.
shit.
Oh, word.
Yeah,
So
you can't-
it's like a...
We can't go.
Yeah.
They quarantine. They were quarantining people for 2 weeks before you were let out, and then they were seeing people sneak around it. They're like, "Yeah, no, y'all can just stay out of here."
Oh, I see.
I would have already taken my ass over there if I could have.
Yeah.
I mean, flights were so cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as the Rona shit first hit, I was seeing all those cheap ass flights to Hawaii, and I thought about it, but then I was like, nah, let me just stay my ass home. Especially out here, the OC goes so hard for. Are you aware of how they do out here in Orange County?
As far as what the anti-everything going on.
Anti-everything.
Anti-everything.
Almost everything. Anti-mask, anti-black.
Yeah.
So that's about it.
It's been from my apartment. I've been watching what's been going on, and OC is comparable to Atlanta and Florida right now. like the mentality.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was what was trending on Twitter the other day is that OC is the Florida of California. That whole phrase was
And
trending.
Huntington Beach, right? Is that in that same? Yeah, Huntington Beach has been bad.
Yeah, that was previously my favorite beach.
I know. I used to love Huntington Beach.
It was bad.
Yeah, they showed me a whole new side. I never knew Huntington Beach was like that.
I mean, luckily for us, the areas of Huntington Beach we would go to are all where all the different people from outside
Diverse.
the OC.
But
Yeah.
did you watch anything? It's
Did you
all
see?
right there.
Oh, I know. Everybody's just on Main Street.
Yeah.
Pissed off.
Super mad.
Yeah.
Angry.
Unmasked.
Yeah.
Pissed. And the justification for it is crazy. You know what I'm saying? They're like, you're not gonna muzzle me.
Oh.
You're not gonna treat me like an animal.
I can hear you through the mask, sir. It's not a muzzle. You can take it off.
Do you know anybody personally that is anti-mask?
I know a couple people who talk that shit online, but then I see them go places with a mask.
Okay.
So I don't know anybody bold enough to be like, I ain't wearing no fucking mask, and then actually not wear it.
Like, I feel like we definitely have people who are like questioning the validity of all the information.
Would that make sense?
Which makes sense, right? Question everything, but also no one who's like, fuck a mask. You know.
On my Instagram, there are some I've related to some, and I seen it and I was like, no. And I realized, especially where I'm at during this, there are people that are fighting. And like when I went outside once to go grocery shopping, it was the last time I went outside to go grocery shopping.
Oh, word?
And I went to Target and there was a family not wearing mask, baby not wearing shoes, but you need a mask to get in. So whenever I see someone not wearing a mask somewhere that they're supposed to, I'm like, that's a political statement. You want to fight somebody, and I'm walking away. Because if they're not telling you nothing, I'm not telling you nothing.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't tell anybody anything,
No.
period. Yeah. I'm not anti-mask. I don't think it's helping, but I do it because it's like, maybe it is.
Yeah.
It's like,
Maybe it's helping, or at the most part, it's making people feel comfortable.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying? So
right.
It's like a common courtesy thing now.
yeah.
You know, if I look,
Still think it's stupid, but I do it.
But if it works, it works. You're wearing it. If it actually works, you're wearing it. And
Exactly.
if it doesn't work, at least you making somebody else
If
feel
it
better.
doesn't
It
work.
didn't do anything
Right,
bad.
right. If it doesn't work, you got some polyester blend across your mouth and
Yeah.
nose.
Yeah, exactly.
For like an hour out of your day.
There's people I know who are like, first preaching like, well, maybe if you just strengthen your immune system, you wouldn't have to worry about this, and then cry that the mask is unsafe for you and you're breathing in this. I'm like, I thought your immune system was strong. You stupid idiot.
If you're gonna fight, if you're willing to fight for not wearing a mask, you better go fight for a lot of things. You got global warming, you got the pollution. There's a long list of things you got to fight that mask is probably saving you from.
Yeah, I mean, look. And plus, the air in LA is already pretty dirty,
need
man.
masks
Like, we're good. Like, I would rather wear a mask.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like not gonna lie, I feel like my lungs, after growing up in LA, have built up a nice little immunity. You know, I can handle it, right?
You got a layer in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
LA has a layer inside of it, pollution.
Because when we went to Ohio, that air was so clean, so fresh and so clean that I hated it. I was like,
What is that?
why is this air so fresh?
I can feel this.
Where's the grit?
I can feel.
Why does it feel like I just popped a gum when I'm just breathing?
That's hilarious. What will teach you something is wearing the cloth mask. Wash it by hand one day.
Okay.
And look how much shit comes out of it.
Word.
Yeah. It's like, damn.
I took my mask off and Rick was like, it looks like somebody rubbed something in it. I was like, I know, I'm wearing makeup today. Leave me alone.
That's too funny.
Yo, shout out to Nikki Blaze for wearing makeup.
Yay.
Even though you don't need it.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And I haven't really worn makeup since March. So since March, I haven't really put on like lashes, did the whole nine.
Right.
And I remember getting ready today going, oh my God, I really hope that I don't look like shit on camera because I forgot what to do. Because I've been putting like very minimum, right? Like this, ladies and gentlemen, if you wear anything on your face, quarantine has been a great time for you to work on your skin.
Hey.
Nobody's judging you. Everybody's not wearing makeup, not doing whatever. Let your skin breathe. I did it. My skin looks dope without the makeup. But I was like, okay, let's put a little extra. I'm not just going to show up.
I was going to say, I can attest to that.
Right? You got to let your skin breathe.
Your boy also hasn't been wearing makeup. Been taking my time and just like, you know, and the fact, because look, I would, when I get random weird like red splotchy shits, right? And it low-key might be an allergic reaction to something I
You have sensitive skin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's sensitive, but it's not, and it's greasy, but it's dry.
Combination.
Yeah. So like sometimes for the longest time when I would be vlogging, people would see me, and when I would have the shit in my face, and they'd be like, "Why is Tim always red around his nose? And man, he on that cocaine, man. Tim's
that's
doing
what they
cocaine."
think.
That's what some people would say. So like every once in a while, when I would get the random like splotchy shit, I put a little like just concealer around my nose and shit. And I to this day I don't really know what necessarily sets it off.
I get red around here too. So I get redness here, and here because I have combination skin too because I used to have a really bad acne.
Yeah.
But during the time off, I did everything that we needed. It was cool to take care of your skin during quarantine. Like if you face mask, self-care, do all of it, drink all your water, stay hydrated. I was doing everything. And when I take this off, I felt more comfortable not wearing makeup than wearing makeup. I noticed I feel a little bit more self-conscious wearing it because I've become so comfortable without it. But it does something when you haven't gotten dressed in forever. Then you get dressed and I'm like, oh, look, I got hair and
I got eyelashes.
Which these motherfuckers took forever to put on today. I was like, oh my God, I haven't done this in forever. Damn. But hopefully they stay on today. We'll see.
Blades is back.
It feels good. I was Nicole during quarantine. I was hair bun up here.
Nicole.
Nicole, yeah, real.
I think I was in the cold doing it. I was like, you have a heater?
No, it's like 106 where I live. It's hot as hell.
Have you been, a lot because the sale of alcohol went up during the lockdown. Have you been casually turning up in the crib? Or?
No. I cut back on my alcohol consumption dramatically.
Did you?
Yeah, it's just not. What am I getting lit for?
Right.
Like, I'm working on not being depressed, knowing that damn well if I drink this and I'm lonely and I'm looking at my dog like it's just you and I, Onyx. This is fucked up. There's people out there quarantining with other people and we by ourselves. Like ain't nobody need that range of emotions.
I've literally only been drunk one time since March, and it was we talked about this on the podcast where I was when I was reacting to the Nelly versus Ludacris live, and but other than that, I've just been sipping the occasional glass of wine here and there.
It feels nice to just drink without like, let's get fucked up, because it's felt great not having a hangover.
Yeah.
We old now.
Yeah, 31. I'm 31. I say it. I don't care. I'm 31 and I need water. I started drinking and then drinking water with it.
Yeah, even at 25, I'm feeling the effects of it,
23, 25, I'm the old one of the table, okay? I'm not ladies, it's okay. We'll do fine.
31's not old.
I know. That's why I say my age. I don't know.
Hey, but real quick, let me talk to you about wearing some comfortable drawers, underwears, pajama pants, sweats, swim trunks, because it's about to be summertime. Okay, that's why I F with the Mack Weldon, okay? Mack Weldon was founded because they wanted more out of their basics and always questioned how something so essential could be such a pain in the ass to buy. I went on the Mack Weldon website, super easy to navigate, super easy to click and purchase some clothes that you like. The shit's really comfortable, fits nice on your butt and ball region. I'm a fan of the Mack Weldon, premium men's essential brand that believes in smart design and premium fabrics, okay? The basics, socks, shirts, hoodies, underwear, polos, they're really long lasting, high quality, best items on the market. I F with it. I'm wearing some Mack Weldon drawers right now. And the folks at Mack Weldon have even created their own totally free loyalty program called Weldon Blue, alright? Level 1 gets you free shipping for life. And once you reach level 2 by spending $200, Mack Weldon will start giving you 20% off every order for the next year. Now that's lit, okay? And just for my listeners, just for y'all, I got a special deal for you guys, okay? For 20% off your first order, visit MackWeldon.com/NoChaser and enter promo code NoChaser. That's for 20% off. I got you. Hey, but real quick, I know it's a crazy time of life right now. It's a crazy year. 2020 is stupid and we're all kind of going through some strange emotions, strange feelings. Is there something interfering with your happiness or preventing you from achieving your goals? Now, even me, a super happy-go-lucky dude like myself, I get a little caught up and feeling in a funk sometimes, and I just need someone to talk to, all right? Sometimes that's all you need, okay? That's why I'm talking to y'all about BetterHelp, okay? It's not a crisis line. It's not self-help. It's professional counseling done securely online, all right? The service is available for clients worldwide. You'll get timely and thoughtful responses. Plus, you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions so you won't ever have to sit in an uncomfortable waiting room as with traditional therapy, okay? I feel like therapy is really important for a lot of people, and sometimes it all really boils down to, just talking to somebody, getting your emotions out there, and having somebody listen and respond in the right way. You know what I'm saying? Visit their website and read their testimonials posted daily. Just for you guys, visit betterhelp.com/Tim. That's better, HELP, and join the over 1 million people taking charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional. In fact, so many people have been using BetterHelp that they are recruiting additional counselors in all 50 states. So that's lit, all right? Special offer for No Chaser listeners. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/Tim. I got you.
But remember being young, like I remember watching The Real World as a little kid, right? Because I used to love watching The Real World. And I remember they used to say, to apply to be on Real World, if you're between the ages of 18 and 25. And I remember watching The Real World and being like, 25, damn, that's old as shit.
Yeah, modeling too. They'd be like, you 25, you old too. They were kicking people out when I wanted to get into the industry. They were like, yo, 25.
Well, speaking of age, we got some questions here. Finally, I got some questions for the podcast.
Oh, hey.
Normally, I would screenshot them and I would always forget. So I got a few here that are along the same shits of what we were just talking about. So Luis said...
Luis
The way you said
it. Luis Seijo asks, what advice do you have for people in their 20s navigating their way through college, after college, and trying to establish themselves? Did y'all go to college?
No.
Did you go to
did.
college?
Mm-hmm.
Did you graduate?
Nope.
What did you go for?
Sports.
Word.
Yeah. So I initially was going to go to a D1, D2 school. I got an injury. I played sports. I got an injury, and I went to JUCO. So I went to Merced, and when I was
JUCO, isn't that brand of really baggy jeans?
this is pretty much I was probably wearing them. And I went because I wanted to transfer. So I went to go play sports to transfer to another school. It just didn't work out that way. When I went to college, I wasn't focused. I had family issues, but it was good that I went. And after that, I decided I wanted to get into modeling.
Why do you say it was good that you went?
Because I learned a lot. That's what your 20s are for. That's what like college is, that exploration. Fuck up now.
Yes.
You get a little bit more freedom. It's better to fuck up young than fuck up in your 30s and 40s. Get it out of your system.
Okay.
Find yourself.
So I agree. That's why I asked you that, because I also went to college, dropped out, right? But I went for a cool 6 years before I dropped out. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I was on the right path.
I call it the good JUCO effort. That's normally
Nah, I was wearing skinny jeans by then. But so
No, you weren't. I saw some of the pictures you posted.
No,
That wasn't college.
That's high school.
That was
That's
high school?
Yeah, no.
You looked grown.
I wore my first pair of skinny jeans. I was probably like, no, okay. I probably went into college still wearing baggy jeans, and then because I got with my ex, and then when I was with her, she loved like skater boys and shit like that. So she was the first one that
I
was
used to
like,
skateboard in college.
okay. Did you wear skinny jeans?
I wore no jeans.
Oh damn, just bottomless. Skateboard.
I would skate from volleyball practice to softball practice. So legit, I was in my
everything
spandex.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was hot and sweaty. It was nasty. Okay, it was gross.
So she was the first one that was like, here, try on these skinny jeans, some Obey skinny jeans, and I tried them on, and she was like, that's hot. I was like, all right, cool, wear skinny jeans from now on.
Tim got them in every color.
So yeah, I was there and I was going to school. I was like on the right path, low key. And I switched my major because at first I was going for communications, right? I was like, all right, if they're going to make me go to school, I'm going to get some shit that I could potentially work my way into, like doing some radio or maybe like some type of broadcasting situation. And I was like, you know what? If I'm really going to get this degree and try and go be famous anyways, then fuck a backup plan, right? So I was like, let me just do something I enjoy, which was art. So I switched to my art degree, which was fucking hard. Bruh. Like you can be the best at drawing pictures in your class and you go to art school and you're like, wow, I fucking suck.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I took art too. Art history, music history. But those
art history is the worst.
art history is hard.
I hate it. If you don't like it,
It's hard.
fucking worse.
You got to
bro.
remember a lot. But what I learned is that they were really messed up people. That's what I took away. I was like, ooh, this is interesting. Look at all these orgies they keep having. They were really nasty.
Yeah, orgies and
they was
body
nasty.
And, I mean, that's, you know.
But it was good to learn. I liked it.
I mean, yeah. So that's the thing about it too, is like, I enjoyed my college experience, right? Everything about it, even though I don't remember any information. I enjoyed my personal experiences. I feel like the college experience and meeting all these different people is important. But I eventually dropped out because like the YouTube shit started popping and I couldn't really manage everything at once. But
the worst part was I actually am a good student, but I let outside things really affect. I had a lot of family stuff going on. So when I went back and I talked to my coach to try to take some of the classes, he pulled up my transcript and he was like, Blades, you're not dumb. And I was like, oh my God, what did you? He thought that I had a learning disability because he thought I had a learning disability because I wasn't going to my classes. He looked at my testing scores and I tested really high. Yeah. And then he was like, how the hell do you get A's in your summer school classes that are hard classes, but you can't show up to any of them? And I told him what happened. He goes, yeah, I thought you were special. We knew you were good at sports, but we just thought you were dumb. And I was like, yeah.
Forrest Gump.
They thought I was dumb. He used to tell me not to think, but he used to say when I was on the field, because sports were just easy to me, he was like, Blade, stop thinking. Just do it. I was like, all right. And so
he said, sweetie, look.
Yeah.
You got a bad thinker up there.
Yeah.
Don't use it.
So for real. And my dad even said the same thing too. My dad was like, I didn't know you were smart. I was like,
really?
Was I really giving off just dumb bimbo vibes? They were like, you're great at sports and you're pretty. We just didn't think you were going to do anything else with it. And I'm like,
hilarious, so dumb.
Yeah, they thought I was dumb until they looked and they're like, wait, shit, you're actually smart. I'm like, But I would go back. I would go back to school now. I wouldn't have done it back then. I was too messed up.
Poor this kid.
No, we'll get to it. We're going to get to it.
He's confused. He's like, damn, neither of them fucking finished.
We're going to get to it. I was about to say, that's another thing. I'm on the same boat because I fucking just hated just being in class. You know what I'm saying? But I tested well. Yeah. And I remember specifically one time in college, I was walking to class and this girl in my class was like, you ready for the test today? I was like, huh? She was like, no, we have an essay test. And I was like, immediately she said that, I was like, done deal, right? Because I'm so good at like just bullshitting, right? So this was a fucking open note. You were allowed 2 notes, 2 pages of notes, and then you could reference those for whatever this essay question was, right? I walk in, I'm like, all right, let's do this shit. This girl next to me, legit, 2 pages of notes, front and back, which was allowed, right? Yeah. So I'm like, fuck. So I see the essay question. And, if you know how to bullshit, you can bullshit, right? You just, you look at like context, you look at a few words here and there. And I went off, I wrote a whole bunch of just, creative nonsense, right? I got a higher grade than the girl with the 2 pages of notes, and she was shocked. Yeah. So how you do that?
So what was the question again?
The question was, how do you navigate being in your 20s and trying to figure out life after college?
Through college and after.
Okay. He said, well, navigating their way through college, after college, and trying to establish themselves. Okay, now So I get where a lot of these kids, and we've kind of addressed this before, where you go through life.
Young adults.
Nah, if you're younger than me by 2 weeks, you're a kid to me. Yeah. I'm calling you a baby.
Have you ever read Mastery or anything from Robert Greene?
No.
Okay.
Wait. Let's try to answer.
No. It's in regards to it. So there's a section in there that's called your internship. And you have your passion, your internship, and then going through life. So the initial phase is kind of what he's talking about. You got to figure out your passion. You're going to try a lot of things that's going to lead you in that direction. But during that time, it's great to keep trying new things to figure out what you're interested in. Because when you find what you're passionate about, this is the trial run. If you think of college as the trial run, you don't put as much pressure on yourself. And the pressure of I need to figure out my life while I'm in college, and then when I get out of it, it's just not realistic.
Yeah, I think that's the trouble, right? Because you are kind of led to believe just through just everything growing up that after college, you're going to get that perfect job because you went to school, because you got that degree, and you expect that like life is all just supposed to fall into place if you go to college and do everything the right way. But that shit doesn't work out like that. No. I mean, most people will expect to finish college in 4 years. Yeah. And a lot of people, like I said, I was in that shit for 6 years and I wasn't near close to being done.
The millennials were the ones that figured out like, shit, if I went to school, I got this, but there's no jobs available. Yeah. There was nothing there after college.
And there's no guarantee, and it sucks.
None.
Nobody tells you that
At
part
all.
beforehand. Yeah.
Well, vocational schools guarantee. See, that's what they don't teach you too, is that if you went into a vocational school where you know what you're passionate about, they guarantee you a job. But for some reason, we started shaming that as like a less than.
Yeah.
But that's what people did back in the day. They figured out their trade. They did that. Actually, internships were 7 to 10 years before you were considered a master. So you would work, say I wanted to build bottles. I would go and find somebody to teach me, and I would be in an internship for 10 to 7 years, then become a master. And then that would be the job that I did throughout my life. That's the whole 10,000 hour theory. But we started to step away from that.
Yeah.
College came in and you were able to explore. But if you know what you want to do, it's better to get on that road. Yeah.
Yeah, because the reason I didn't go to college was I went to the big jeans.
Junko. Yeah.
And you have to take your placement test or whatever. I forget what the fuck they call that shit. And I scored high. So I'm like, cool. And then they put me in shit that I just finished doing in high school.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah. And I was like, why? So I went and I'm talking to people and they was like, well, basically, we have a lot of non-English speakers here or English second language people. So the test is really just for them, basically, to see if they need to be in something below, because all of that no kid left behind shit, everybody was graduating and going to the next level. So if you did well, you start at the bottom. If you did less than well, you start below. It's like, this is pointless then.
Yeah.
Like I just did this shit.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it again. So then I just stopped.
Yeah, man. I remember being in high school, right? Working at Foot Locker. Selling shoes on the women and kids side next to a dude that had a business degree.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it was like, and granted, his degree promised him a salary as opposed to the minimum wage, which was what I was getting.
Right.
But still, it's like, he didn't go to school for a business degree to be selling shoes at Foot Locker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When I was in college and I realized that I wasn't going to play professional sports, that's what happened to me. I realized I wasn't ever going to play a professional sport. The year that I was done with softball, they took softball out of the Olympics. So for most female athletes, you have only a certain level that you can go, which is why education is so vital, because you need a backup plan, because they don't make shit. You can be a professional athlete and make nothing. So when I saw that they had taken out softball out of the Olympics, I was like, this is, that's all I wanted to do. But I wanted to model. So while I was in college, I went and I started going into like the photography classes. I started getting photos done there. And then I did more research. While I was there, I was making my comp cards and I was working with people that understood what I wanted to do. So I used that to actually launch me into my modeling career, which is why I didn't have to go to school. But where I'm at now, college is something that if you're ready for it and you want to invest into your education, it should be something that you do when you're ready. Like, not just because everybody's telling you. If I went and took classes now, that's my money. It's my future. And if I'm going to do it, it's only for me and it's not for anybody else.
Yeah.
I do regret not dorming, though.
I didn't dorm either. I had fun.
I think, here's the thing. I think that's the one part of the college experience that when people ask me if I have any regrets about college, because I went to parties and shit, I had a good time, but also like, I think I would have had more of a party time had I dormed.
Yes, but it will really fuck you up.
Yeah, I probably would have caught a STD.
You would have got caught up. I lived or a baby. Oh yeah. Stayed in a house with 5 water polo girls. It was fucking nuts.
I bet, literally.
It was
fucking nuts.
It was
water polo girl.
They not even playing right now. It was the craziest stuff. So I'm at and they're on opposite schedules. Water polo, they started 5 a.m. I was at till volleyball.
5 in the morning.
We had the stories that I think did I tell the story about the guy who put poop in between one of my roommates' mattresses?
No.
Oh my God. We'll save that for another time, because we got to help this person out.
No, I think we helped you out. I think, look, but then we'll get to your story. Bottom line is, college, just like finding love and relationships, you should not feel the pressure that everyone puts on you to have figured out by your 20s or whatever. I think college, just like dating, go into it knowing that there's gonna be ups and downs. You're gonna learn a lot about yourself through the process, and that's what the most important thing is. And you know, and shit doesn't life gets more lit in your late 20s, I feel. So like that first little round of like right after college time where people think you're supposed to have everything figured out, do not feel the pressure to have it all figured out.
You're still trying to figure out who you are.
Exactly.
Focus on that. Focus on what you like. Don't worry about everybody else. It's okay to be selfish. This is the prime time to do it. You don't have any responsibilities. Focus on that.
What's up, y'all? You know, we're all trapped inside on the quarantine, locked down, and what else to do than make sweet love to your partner? Or maybe you're not making sweet love. Maybe you're fucking. But either way, wouldn't you like to last longer and go extra rounds? I know I would. That's why I F with the BlueChew, okay? If you like sex, you'll love BlueChew.com. BlueChew offers men a performance enhancement for the bedroom. At BlueChew.com, you can get the first chewables with the active ingredients sildenafil or tadalafil, which is the same ingredients in Viagra and Cialis, all right? Chewables can work faster than pills, up to twice as fast. The chewables from BlueChew can be taken on a full or empty stomach. No in-person doctor visit, no awkward conversations, no waiting in line at a pharmacy, all right? They ship directly to your front door in discreet packaging. And guess what? Just for y'all, so you can get your penises rock hard, going extra rounds, I got a special deal. Visit BlueChew.com and get your first order free when you use promo code TIM, okay? Just pay the $5 shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promo code Tim, and I got you. Hey, we're all home, but we're all still trying to stay active. You got to go to the grocery store sometimes. You want to take a little walk around the park, and that's why I F with some Raycon earbuds, my guy. Raycon earbuds, they're stylish, they're sleek, they're comfortable. I actually really do use them to go on jogs when me and Chia, we go for little jogs in the park, and I actually use these things, you know what I'm saying? The bass is on point. Their newest model, the Everyday E25 earbuds, are their best ones yet, with 6 hours of playtime, seamless Bluetooth pairing, more bass, and a more compact design that gives you a nice noise-isolating fit. The Bluetooth really is smooth. As soon as I open the little thing, it goes, connects to my phone, it's lit. Unlike some of your other wireless options, Raycon earbuds are both stylish and discreet, with no dangling wires or stems to distract anyone during video calls, okay? Because we all on them Zoom calls these days, all right? Now, just for y'all, I got a special deal. Get 15% off your order at buyraycon.com/nochaser, okay? That's buyraycon.com/nochaser for 15% off Raycon wireless earbuds. Buyraycon.com/nochaser. I got you.
All right, tell us about this poop, man.
All right. So, one of the water polo girls, so I lived in a house with 5 water polo players. And one of the girls started dating this guy that she had met online, not through a dating app, I think we were still using MySpace then. So through MySpace, I'm not saying that the girl was ugly, but she definitely, she had a great personality.
Okay.
So she had a great personality, but when the person showed up, we was like, he's using you. Because he was fine.
Oh, I see.
He was fine.
Well,
like,
quick
no,
question.
that's what it felt like. Because we were like, why is he here?
Quick question. How was her body? Okay, carry on.
She had a great personality.
Okay, carry on.
It was kind of like this. Okay, so. Okay.
She pointed to a bottle for everyone listening.
I posted to a bottle. Yeah. She had a great.
Not a Coke bottle, a bottle of Malort.
But she really did have a good personality. But when you looked and you met him online, and she was well off financially. So guy comes, every one of us looked at him and we were like, we don't know why you're actually here because this doesn't make any damn sense. Okay. So he was kind of off, and she was like paying for things, and we're like, yep, we already saw this coming. So she was like buying him stuff. He was staying at our house. We're like, what the fuck? Pay rent, you know?
Were they having sex?
Lots of it.
Okay.
So he had screws loose. So at one point in time, they get into a fight. She realized he stole some money from her, and she was like, you gotta go. And he's like, I'm not leaving. We're like, what the fuck? He's like, I'm not leaving. Cops get called. He's standing outside with like a baseball bat, full blown crazy, because he was crazy. Now there's other stuff that led up to the crazy, but it's not even that important. So while they were trying to kick him out, the police officers ended up saying, yo, he's been staying here. You can't kick him out. We're like, what in the hell is happening? And all of us are like, he has to go. He's done this, da 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 da. Well, he goes back upstairs. He's like, fine, I'll leave. Goes upstairs, goes and grabs his things, and he goes. Well, a couple days go by and the girl is like, damn, like something stinks in my room. So we started like lighting candles, opening, and we're looking, we're like, what the fuck is happening? So before he left, he took a shit in her closet And then he also took a shit and smeared it in between her mattresses. You know how you have the box spring, then you have the mat. Yeah. He shit and smeared it in between her mattresses. And when we tell you, we were like, who got shit on hand like that? Like, and she felt so like, I don't think till this day she has ever recovered from that, because she found shit in the corner, rubbed in to the carpet and then rubbed into the mattress. And we knew shit was off with him from the jump. But when he did that, we were like, we told you, bitch.
Wow.
He was crazy.
Wow.
And that's my favorite college story.
Wow.
I don't even know what to say.
Let me tell you something. You saved a banger for the return to the studio. Because that story
I was like,
is crazy.
I've never told you guys this. Oh my God. It was.
Holy shit.
And he.
Literally,
he was fine. That's what had all of our, like.
That's why I be telling you, stop dating these attractive
men.
men.
It doesn't matter. Like, when I said she had a nice personality, she really was one of the sweetest people, to where we were telling her, like, this don't feel right.
You check this out. Was he tall?
Yeah.
See? Tall dudes are fucking weird, bruh.
Shitty bastards.
Shitty motherfucking tall dudes.
But there was nothing weirder than the days following trying to figure out the smell. Because you got everybody pretty much looking.
And shit is a distinct ass smell.
And it was just like, what the because dog shit smells one way.
Yeah.
Human shit smells another way.
Completely.
It is what,
it's like a sharp.
There's something I can never forget. I still feel so bad. She started crying because she was like, I'm such a good fucking person.
Oh.
And that's why I say she had a great personality, but we knew from the jump that whole relationship was not built on, it just was fucked up. She was cashing out on him and he used it. Yo, when the police are telling you, yeah, we're not going to kick him out. He was staying here for a certain amount of time. We're like,
that's crazy.
Yeah, the laws that exist are so fucking stupid. And the laws that they choose to enforce.
Yeah, for real. What? So
how'd they clean it?
She threw away everything. The mattress, everything had to go. The mattress went as far. Yeah. It was one of those, like, you in the pit of your stomach, you're just like, there's some people that are really fucked up. That was like that's the most fucked up thing I've ever heard of anybody doing. Wow. Ever. And the thing is that he didn't do it to see the expression. He did it knowing. Yeah. Oh, she's going to find it eventually. Yeah. She's going to know that you're so fucked up.
That's actually a lit revenge.
Crazy. He didn't even, they were all blocked. Everything was this. We found out his name was different. We found out that wasn't even his name.
What?
Yeah, that wasn't even.
He probably would have killed her if the police.
That's why
Holy shit.
We told her this don't feel right. She don't want to listen because, I mean, he was fine. She was like, I don't give a fuck if this is right or wrong. We going with this. Like, but yeah, his name wasn't even real.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, that's just great. I really enjoyed that story. Thank you for sharing that, Nikki Blades.
Don't be shitty people.
Don't be shitty people. All right, we got another question here, which is along the same boat, but not really, but it's kind of. All right. So, Ala Jibril. Ala, if you hear me. Ala Jibril asks, what advice would you have for a 25-year-old that has never slayed? I'm assuming he means engaged in intercourse.
No, he means like dressed.
Right, I was like, you got to finish the question. This can go many different ways.
That has never slayed and is awkward as fuck in personal life, but when working is the most social person ever. So I'm not exactly sure what they're asking.
I don't know either, because you can be like, you've never slayed.
Yeah, well, if you're talking about sex, calling it slave might be the first.
The first thing we have to address
issue.
Like, yeah, especially if you're a dude. Yeah, it's like, I never really slayed.
What, a damsel? Like, what are you?
You trying to slay? What's good?
If somebody was like, I'm about to slay you, I'll be like, are we? What? Do I get the outfit for that?
You're a dragon.
Yeah, when slay means murder.
Yeah.
First of all, so.
That's right. Well, okay,
don't be hype about it.
But that's why if you say, like, slay this pussy.
Yeah.
Right.
Gonna kill the cat. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Which that would be a whole nother approach. But the way that this question is phrased, I don't know what he's actually talking about.
Elijah Brill.
Elijah Brill?
Elijah Brill. Ayla, or if it's a girl, Ayla.
See, now I'm confused. What are we talking? Who are we talking
It says
about?
he somewhere in there.
Does it say he?
No. No. What advice you have 25-year-old that never slayed and is awkward as fuck in personal life, but when working is the most social person ever?
Damn.
These are
See,
questions coming from Patreon.
That's really confusing because, okay, if you're a woman and you're saying that you haven't slayed, like you're not killing it, you're not getting dressed up, you're not going out, you're not being social, then that's one way. This is really hard.
Imagine them listening to this, being like, wait, other people don't say slay. Holy shit, I'm so sorry for you.
Because look, either way you use it, the context is
still
funny here. Yeah.
I don't know how.
All right, we just gonna skip this question.
Sorry.
No.
Well,
They
no,
paid for this. I'm gonna assume sex. Let's
we're gonna go
assume
sex route. Okay.
25.
So
hasn't had sex.
If we're assuming sex, we're assuming that this is a man because I feel like women don't slay the dick, guys slay the pussy.
Wouldn't use that in a sentence.
I don't know. I don't want to tell women what they can and can't do. You can slay dicks if you want to, fam.
I'm about to slay that dick. Nope. See, it even comes off a little. Yeah. No, actually, that might be good.
I think I'd be cool with a girl.
Yeah.
telling me that.
If she said, "I'm gonna slay your dragon,"
Ooh, then y'all are freaky. That's awesome.
I'd be less turned on by that one.
But if you're into that kind of stuff, then it's
Yeah, it depends. Okay.
okay.
Let's pretend it's a guy.
all right.
Okay.
Let's pretend it's sex.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. 25, never smashed, and awkward in personal life, but when working is the most social person ever. Okay. Then. Well, I'm just trying to think, right?
Yeah, it's like-
Because I think about the people who are the most social at work, right?
Mm-hmm.
And those people are usually really good, like communicating, flirting. Because I feel like some of the best, like easiest ways to hook up with people casually is people that you know every day, that you see every day, like school, work, someone that you're comfortable with, and you have a relationship banter with. Then it's kind of easy to segue into, we should kick it.
Yeah.
I'm
kind of I'm very social work wise. If I'm in work mode, I have no problem doing whatever, saying it's good. But in my personal life, I am not the most social. I have an extremely small group and I don't like large groups of people if I'm not working.
Yeah, same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're social at work solely for the purpose of working and you don't actually like the people you're being social with, this is going to be hard. But if you enjoy the people you're working with and you're social there, and I'm assuming you mean social within the workplace, or could they mean social for work? Because that's completely different. Okay. You are confusing.
There's levels because it can go multiple ways. If you want to become more social in your personal life, then you can start hanging out with your people from work. Yeah. A lot of the friends that I've made, I worked with. Yeah. I rarely meet people that I haven't worked with.
Okay, so here's the thing. So this person, if they're a Patreon subscriber, they can come back and write a new question.
Yeah, we need a new question.
They're going to be here next month.
Yeah.
Hilarious. All right, well, I'll say this. If there's no clause in your back, in your back or in your contract at work that says you can't finagle with people in work,
I would love to read that part of the contract. You cannot
use your
finagle.
social there and try to smash work-related people if you already know how to be social with them.
Even though that's frowned upon.
Yeah, as I said, as long as there's no clause.
Oh, right. I got you.
And not in your back, but in your contract.
Yeah. Clause.
Just write us again, please.
All right, yeah, please clarify that. Yeah. Okay.
He's like, oh, my bad. I'm saying I never scooped. Like, what the fuck is that? Never swam.
Never got my swams on. You know what I'm saying?
We're still going, oh my God, what the fuck is he talking about? Right. And then it's a girl. We're like, what the fuck is she talking about?
And why is your voice so deep?
No judgment, but what the fuck?
All right. Here goes. I think we got time for like one more. Nicole Muse asks for everyone.
Nicole Muse.
In this season of your life, How have you learned to manage the friendships that once were super tight, but no longer give off the energy you deserve? With all that's going on right now in our world, I clearly see the friendships that support me and the things that affect me, and the ones that just want me around, but I'm stuck on how to act accordingly without seeming like the asshole in the relationship.
That's actually a very well worded question. Thank you.
Yeah, I gotta read it again to myself.
Do you want to start, Rick?
I don't think I can because I don't have that issue.
Situation?
That's why it's tricky for us.
Well,
yeah.
This is probably more of a me question then.
Okay.
Because you guys have had the same group of friends for so long.
Yeah.
For me, during this time, it's been me time. I had to work on myself. I realized why some of the relationships weren't lasting because I wasn't reciprocating what they needed out of it. And if you feel people are off and people's energies are off, you can either address it depending on how close you are so that you can just dead that awkward energy that's happening. But you cannot feel bad for needing to do what's best for you, because if you're a shitty friend, you're not helping somebody else out. And if you're honest about, hey, I need to work on me right now, this friendship is not beneficial on both ends, I can't give you what you need, because it's a relationship.
Yeah.
And you have to be okay. Sometimes you can reconvene. I had to unfollow people recently because I did not like who they were around. And when it was constantly in my face, I found myself being bitter when I shouldn't have been. So I wrote them and I said, hey, it's all love. I'm taking a step back from some of my social media activity. Here's my number. Contact me this way, because right now this is just not healthy for me. And everybody understood, because that's a mature way to handle something. It's like, yo, it's not you. I got to do this for me. And I'm not trying to build up animosity, which happens normally. So you got to walk away, but communicate it.
Yeah, man, I feel that. I think at the end of the day, it's important that you are like straight up with how you feel in certain situations and with certain people. Like like you said, I have my very close, tight knit homies who those are the people I like invest my time and energy into and surround myself with. And then I feel like when we were allowed to just be out and about, there were people that, I don't mind, let's just randomly grab food or grab a drink, and it is what it was. And like, I don't think that and since I knew what the relationship was, I never felt like used, or I never felt like this is an unequal situation, you know?
I don't know if a lot of women go through that, but I know female friendships and they're full-blown relationships. These are a lot of emotions involved. There's a lot. I talked to a friend yesterday about her friendship with her quote-unquote best friend. She said, shit's feeling weird. I'm hearing her call me out on stuff. This definitely isn't what it used to be. I don't know if it's me and I'm picking up on some stuff. Maybe I'm sensitive because I'm going through a lot of shit right now. Or is she? What should I do? I said, you need to talk to her. Because that's what her and I did. We had an awkward moment. She said, yo, are we good? What the hell's wrong? We talked it out and you move on. Either you move forward or you just cut ties. When you hit a certain age, you can't keep fucking around with the bullshit.
Yeah, who has time?
Yeah, fuck all that.
You will, when y'all, if and when y'all eventually get married, you will find that a lot of people, not y'all specifically.
No, I know, but you.
I mean, I don't know. I feel slightly.
I'm married.
Right
No,
I'm married. Single, whatever.
I'm talking about.
So when you've gone enough. This is a whole. We understand.
We make fun of you for this. So I'm going to continue.
I know. You're gonna run into a lot of people who think you're way better friends than you are.
Yeah.
Because people were on my head about not getting invited to the wedding. I'm like, bro, we haven't talked in 3 years.
Yeah.
Like, why would you think that?
Maybe I can talk to this, because now that I think about it, I have witnessed a lot of things. I haven't dealt with anything, but during this, I have witnessed. And there's a lot of people who just are handling this different. From the minute we went into quarantine, it became like me against the world for a lot of people. And they're worried about themselves. They're worried about, am I still going to have a job? Am I still going to have this? Am I going to get toilet paper? Fucking assholes.
Family.
Yeah, all of that stuff. So they're not thinking, let me make sure I text all of my friends every day to make sure they're good. Yeah. Like they're thinking about them. They're in survival mode right now. So I've seen a lot of people get salty about that. Remember who did and didn't check in on you when we were like, yo, I'm trying to check on me, bro. Like all quarantined.
Yeah.
We all losing stuff right now. Why I gotta check on you, you grown ass person? So I was definitely like, yo, why are people like that? But then I had to think on the other side, there's people who are now lonely. Mm-hmm. And they're like, shit. Yeah, exactly. And they're like, damn, like I can't even get a text. You know what I'm saying? So it did cause some confusion. So like Nikki's saying, talk.
Yeah.
Talk to each other.
And one thing I did, because I was one of those people that felt that the ones closest to me fucking left me high and dry. And when I go out of my way to check on people, because I did. So I was one of those people that checked in on somebody. Every time I felt like no one was checking on me, I checked on somebody else. Because like you said, a lot of people were alone. I was alone. I didn't have no boyfriend. I had no man. I didn't have family. I didn't have anybody close to me that cared. So I realized, I was like, all right, if I'm feeling like this, there's hella people. So I would send out messages, and I tried to do that pretty often just so I can feel better for myself that I'm not alone and I'm taking initiative. So I can't sit back and be like, oh, woe is me, nobody checked on me. Because if you ain't checking up on somebody else, why the fuck they gonna check on you?
Yeah, and you know what? And to be honest, and I talked about this on a past episode, not with y'all though. But I've gotten into a thing with one of the homies where he was upset at me for not checking up on him when he was going through like a family thing. Like he had like someone in his family pass, and he was mad at me for not like checking up. And he didn't tell me. So like a year later, he was like, bro, like you didn't, you know, he's like, my grandma died. Why wouldn't you like check up on me? I didn't hear from you. I'm like, bro, I have never grown up having people that I had to check on. You know what I'm saying? Being an only child, it was like, I never dealt with that. Yeah. If someone was going through if I went through shit, I was like, I'm gonna internally handle this myself.
Yeah, exactly.
So I never expected people to check on me. So when that was happening to the homie, I didn't know that I was supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying? Right. And he was salty about it. And it wasn't until I told him like, bro, look, I'm a fucking only child. I don't have no siblings. I don't know how to do that shit. He was like, oh, that's when he got it, you know?
Yeah. It's important to know who you're dealing with, because not only the fact that you never had anybody that you needed to check on, you also never felt like people needed to check on you. Like you said, you know what I'm saying? And that to me, like, there's been very few times where I could have used a friend, but it probably would have been about like a girl or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't really needed. It just felt bad at the time. Yeah. But if something serious is going on, or like that, a loss of a family member, the last thing I want personally is a bunch of people reminding me, right? How you feeling? You good? I heard what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like I've lost family members. Social media never heard about this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the type that's going to post all these things. I miss you, grandma, or stuff like that. Like, no, because then I'm going to be getting alerts of people. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I wouldn't have needed it. And I don't feel like anybody could help. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like in this situation, that shit, quarantine sucked for everybody, but what could anybody have done for me?
Yeah. I had a friend fly from Boston, and she's been going through it. So her and we talk constantly. That's like my spiritual advisor, who I'm like keeping me on track mentally. Did you do this? Did you do that? Cool. I had gone through a lot of family stuff during quarantine, and she was like, I'm coming to see you. I said, cool. I'm free this day through this day. She knew that I was by myself. She's been doing her own thing. She flew from Boston to visit me. Now, let me tell you, I got fucking friends that lived 30 minutes away that I told them, yo, I'm struggling right now. Can you come by? I'm in this house by myself. I'm hurting. I need my friend. Can you please come, or can we meet? I'll come do something. Never came. I had family that didn't come. And so for me, I was like, I will keep that in mind. I already expressed how I felt. You're not here for me. That's cool. Deal with you. But my girl that flew from Boston, to the day I die, will be one of the people I will always drop anything for. Because during this time, she needed me, I needed her. But I also will remember, you live 30 minutes away and didn't come and see me.
See, now that's something to hold on to. Yeah. If you reached out and they were like, I don't know, the Rona out there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't got it.
But then you see them party with other people. See, now that's where I was like, I was taking notes. And that's probably... While you're in quarantine and you're watching all these people live their lives and you're like, well, what the fuck? What's going on? Or for whatever your situation is. I remember reaching out to specific people that had time for me before you could party. So like that, oh, okay, yeah, I'm cool, I'm down. And then as soon as the world started opening up again, it was like MIA, not coming out, you turning up on the gram. And it's like, we're going to take notes. I expressed how I felt. So now that there's no confusion, and then we move on. Because you got to take responsibility for yourself. I ain't going to let nobody hurt me continuously.
Yeah. Especially when, like, they don't care.
What's the point? Yeah. Hey, can you come see me? No, I can't. Oh, it's you turn. Okay.
Yeah. If anything, let this time teach you to not use the term friend so loosely. You got friends and you have associates, and we've made associate sound like such this negative word because it's not a friend. But no, it's people you associate with and you're cool with.
Oh, friend-tanglements.
Friend-tanglement.
Wow.
Coin it. Hashtag it's ours. We own it.
That's a bar.
You own it, Tim. Make a song. Drop the fucking song.
You know what tripped me out about the whole entanglement shit? And I'm not gonna get into it because like we're running out of time for this episode. But entanglement, because people gave like it turned into a whole ass meme because she said entanglements, right? Entanglement by definition, dictionary definition, means a complicated relationship.
Yeah.
And I thought it was her just taking a word and saying, "Oh, this is some fucked up shit."
No. Yeah, no.
It was Will's clarification that made everybody lose it.
But I get Will's clarification. Like, was it a what did you just say?
It's like a complicated relationship.
Was it complicated, or were you just in the fucking relationship?
Right.
We was done, and you got in a relationship with this little nigga. Don't call it entanglement.
That I watched that whole thing, and I was like this. Jada's skin looked great, by the way, but I was looking at Will like,
bruh.
He was mad. He said, I was already done with you. She was like, yeah, you were done with me. I was like, oh my God, what was that? What's that? What's that? I don't care about, what is that?
They'll talk about that later.
Oh, they're going to have to because
he don't care about the August thing. He cares that it got out.
Because he's like, what the fuck? Bitch, keep your shit under wraps.
I mean, we all kind of thought, that was always the rumor, right? Like they had like an open situation. That conversation led me to believe it was an open situation, but it was also like keep it to yourself. Don't let it get messy.
Yeah, I think it was a keep it to yourself, but I think it was an open fuck situation.
Yeah.
But the fact that he was done, I was done with your ass, let her get into a relationship, but stupidly.
It was like, you ever heard somebody say, keep your hoes in check? Like, keep your hoes in check.
Yeah.
He stepped out of line. What I took from it was, we had an arrangement. I knew about this shit, and I told you to tell him to keep his ass fucking quiet because we got shit and money to make. Now you gonna let this fuck up my money? What we're not gonna do is turn my career into a joke because you was fucking around.
And people still ain't buy that album. August Alsina, you are the worst side chick ever.
No, that's facts.
Yeah.
And what sucks is, he was obviously hurt, or else why even come out with it like that?
Deeply.
It did nothing. It changed nothing.
Nothing.
Will Smith is still gonna be Will Smith. Jada. The fact that they went bad marriage for life. I said they ain't never breaking up. This is an arrangement. This is a contract. They said we're never leaving. I'll be in a full blown relationship with somebody else, but you ain't divorcing me because I'm not losing my money. That's probably what happened.
And then they get along.
Yeah, they good.
They've been together for how many years? They're like, we're figuring it out. We good.
No more side chicks like August.
That's it. Fucking August.
His hair was killing me during the episode.
I love that. That what's her face? Margot Robbie was trending because everyone was like, we'll definitely fucked.
Yeah.
People kind of thought that before though.
Yeah, it was the rumor.
Yeah.
I mean,
but he gonna get her back.
Yeah.
And she was
I'm
like,
gonna get you back.
No, you already got me back. We're like, oh, we got so many stories.
I know.
Oh, I can't wait. The tell-all is gonna be great.
So come to find out, August Alsina put his shit in between Jada's.
Between Will's mattress. Okay, he's been trying to figure out where the smell came from for months. August is like, yeah, fuck you.
Oh my God.
Entanglement.
Well, shit.
Wait, what was it? What's our friend?
Oh, friend-tanglement.
Friend-tanglement.
That's kind of lit.
Friend-tanglement.
Well, hey guys, I hope you enjoyed us being back in the studio.
I missed you guys.
It's good to have you back, Nikki Blades.
It's good to be around you guys.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching another lit episode of the No Chaser podcast. And, make sure you stream it on Spotify and iTunes, and
Patreon.
watch it on YouTube. And if you sign up for Patreon, then you can submit your questions. I didn't get to all of them today.
Are we auctioning off? No, we didn't get to that part.
Oh, we'll talk. You know what?
One of the tiers.
No.
Not until coronavirus is over.
We're gonna do something where we talked about this, where we're gonna auction off a Nikki Blades date.
Oh my god!
Check this out. We gonna figure this out. This could be potentially dope. Maybe like fly you out.
Damn.
Pay for the date. But of course, they're gonna have to win the auction for the date.
Yeah.
Oh,
we're gonna. Oh shit.
Yeah. It's gonna be like those bachelor auctions that go to charity. Except for this isn't gonna go to charity. It's gonna go to us.
It's called My Rent.
My middle name is Charity.
He's Charity. My rent needs to get paid.
Oh, it's gonna be great. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching No Chaser Podcast. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shucks.
I'm Nikki Blades.
Bye.
The royal penis is clean, Your Highness.
Thank you. King shit.